Hello all. Let's get back in some light. I've finally been allowed a haircut. Fantastic, I'm so happy. Are you coming to be nosy? Yes. This is where we stand. This has dried off really nice and it's really tacky and I can go straight back over it. So I'm happy about that. I'm going to fill in these sections here. So I'm going to mix a little bit now to just fill out where's missing and where's not. All this is set off lovely. So yeah, it should all bond together well, as I've been told. So okay, so yes, there we go. All the first coat filled in. I'm going to just bring these edges up a bit more and mix some more, just because I just wanted the edge to be black. Not that it matters, I'll probably run black sealant around it to ensure that it's fully sealed, so the edge will be covered in. But yeah, happy with that. That seems to have taken on really well. I'll give it half an hour or so to dry and then come back and have another go. We're out and about again, just having a quick look at another house. This one needs
a lot of work.
A lot of work.
But we don't mind a project, do we?
No, it's been at the house we live in now. I renovated that 15, 16 years ago now. So that was a full...
Stripped it right back to brick.
Back to brick, everything out, backfilled underfloor heating downstairs, extension, loft conversion, so it was roof off job. Would have been cheaper to knock it down and start again because I could have got the VAT back.
It's got a lot of scope, but it needs a lot of hard work.
It just depends how much work it needs doing. If the inside is fairly solid, then we may be okay, because the roof doesn't look bad, but the gable end looks like it's been letting water in really. Some of the brickwork around on the top of the pike at the gable end there is in need of repair. The chimney stack's leaning. The downstairs roof over the bay is in need of probably redoing completely.
And there's room to park Wolfie there. That's one of our stipulations.
Yeah, room to park Wolfie.
There's enough room to safely.
We don't know yet, do we? We spoke to, it's going to auction, so we spoke to the auctioneers, and they've only put one picture on for now, and not mentioned the side. Now the side garage is there, and
that's the selling point.
Yeah, we could have some storage, some workshop room. I could set up a small home photography studio for doing some work in as well, and we could do something with it. But it just depends on how much. I mean, if it's mainly cosmetic, apart from the stack and the gable, if it's mainly cosmetic work inside, it'll probably need a rewire and it probably needs new plumbing looking at it. But again, it's not the end of the world. It needs all new windows as well, yeah. But again, not the end of the world. If the internal structure's sound, the plasterwork's all sound, it's not a back to brick job again, then it's livable. It can be worked room by room quite quickly. But yeah, that's the house. That's another house. We were looking at a few, mainly projects.
Yeah.
Because obviously you can get them a bit less, and if you can do a lot of the work yourself. In fact, I'll show you some of the work on the old house, show you where it was. So I'll put some pictures up now and talk through them, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, we'll speak to you in a bit then.
Bye.
Good morning. Yeah, it's Thursday. I didn't get a chance to get back on it yesterday. We went and saw the house and then I had work to do, and it went really cold quite quickly last night, so I didn't want to try catalysing and doing. I wanted to keep the temperature above 10 degrees, so we are somewhere around 13 degrees, so I will catalyse at 3% again. I've just put 400ml in there. Yeah, 400ml, so 3ml per 100, so 12ml of catalyst to go in that one. So I'll put that in now, mix it up, and that will be just filling out any little bits that are left in here exposed, and then I'll start putting some glass on once that's set off in a little while. So we shall have ml. And in you go. Okay. Can you even see me? Probably just about, maybe. I'm leaving the door open today because there we go. So I'm going to give this a good mix. I don't know what you saw there, but yeah, as I was saying, I am going to get this on a nice thin even coat over just to make sure there's no patches left now. And I'm leaving the door open today because I closed it yesterday, which was a bit of a mistake to make, really. Closing the door. It got a bit fumy in here, so the door's staying open today. Let's get my tub down, put some acetone in. That can sit over there for now. Let's go disco. We'll start right at the front. Can you see? Not really. Let's get a bit more on there. I might have to put you down a little bit for you to see. I'll spin you just a fraction. There we go. Might be slightly off card, but yeah. I'm just getting a nice even layer in here now, getting some on the edges here, and just making sure there's no spots through. Like I say, I want to be able to get this out and sand it back and rub it, polish it up. So I know there'll be a couple of little imperfections. That's not the end of the world for me. At the end of the day, it's made in my garage in a little mould that I've made myself out of chipboard. So yeah, I'm just spreading a nice coat over here now, making sure I've got everything covered up again, all the edges all worked in, and nice, get that in there. I'll be able to cut this back anyway, shape it up. Exposed areas before I start glassing over fully. nice and even spread coverage. Lit up the side wall there, and into the corners, make sure it's all nicely covered in. Bit over the bit that I put on yesterday, double it up. Thicker in there just to work it in. There we go. Spread it over the middle because the middle's quite nice. It just levels itself off. You can feel the tack to the original coat. It's very tacky still, being a laminating product, so it can be. It's got no waxing effectively. Wax helps it to cure. It creates a barrier so it can cure off fully. But with the gel coat, there's no wax in, so it will cure off once the coat's on of the resin. And then I do have here comes the rain again. Let's close that up. See what you can see now. I might have to come back that way a fraction and up a little bit because I'm working from the back here now. It's definitely better with the door open. Crikey, I had an 8 for an hour yesterday. It's strong stuff, this. This is just consolidating it all now with this coat. Get some in this corner here. Work it around nicely over the back edge here, into the back. Like I say, I can trim all this back once I've got my layup done and polish it in, rub it back. I'm not going to be fussed about some little imperfections. It's going to look nice once it's dried up. It dries like a layer of film or plastic. It's all full, and that is looking pretty good. Let's get the new, you can see it go off, and go in there. So, in there is the last gel coat I'm putting in for this mould, and I've got no pinholes now, no bubbles, no air bubbles or anything, so I can come in now and start glassing. And what I'll do is I'll start with some chop strand mat, and I'll start in my edges with some just pulled chop strand mat and work that into the corners to reinforce those corners in and around these lipped edges here. Then I'll chop strand mat layer all over, and then a layer of biaxial, and then another layer of chop strand, and then I'll see where I'm at. I might put another layer of biaxial in, or just reinforce edges and corners with another layer of biaxial. But yeah, happy. back to me. There we go. So I'll leave this now to go off, and then I'll come back to it in a little while. I've got some jobs to do now anyway, so it's probably going to take half an hour or so to go off this. But yeah, happy with that. All right, see you in a bit. I've come out to have a quick check. It's been a little while. How long has it been? Let's see. I've come out for a quick check. It's been a little while. The sides have gone off okay, but there's still, you can see it. I don't know if you can see or not, you should be able to see. So I'm leaving little fingerprints in, but it's tacky. That's good. That back just isn't quite, and the corners where it went on thick just isn't quite as gone off yet. So I'll give it a couple of minutes. A bit longer. That gone off? Yeah, that's all gone off. Well, it's 7:45, and I made tea and sorted out. Maximus has been on his trip today, so, but it's tacked up nicely now. You can see it's leaving just a nice little impression of a fingerprint, but it's not sliding anymore, so it's gone off well. But I'm not going to be able to lay any glass up tonight, so I'll have to lay up some tomorrow. Shell's birthday tomorrow, should be made up. And what are you doing for my birthday? Gonna lay up the side pods. Well, one of them anyway. Yeah, it's nice. Those that don't fit. Good morning, good morning. It's Friday morning, and I'm gonna get some fiberglass into this mould. It's 10:10. Obviously we did birthday and Maximus is off because it's half term, so I'm going to tear up some chop strand mat ready to go in. This is nice and sticky down here, so, and then I'll mix some resin. I did keep all the offcuts just for tearing up and getting in and getting wedged, so I can make some strands and some pieces for corners and some run-ups. Double-edged really, I don't want sharp edges. Not that it matters, they just bind in better, don't they? So let's just pull it out a bit and get it in to reinforce corners. So that'll fold in there nicely like that and wrap around and work into there. And just stuff like that really. Can you even see? Oh, let's turn you a little bit. Yeah, there we go. It's off cock a little, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, just doing the nice tearing up chop strand mat job. I've got a nice round anyway. Made even nicer by the can you see? Let's get back over there a bit. Yeah, so I'm over the back now. I'm not overly worried about any fibres or anything in there. This is just getting bits I can work into corners. And then work over. I've got lots of matting. Some biaxial strands that I saved as well, so I'll be able to work away. I'll probably do an edge on that one, so do a cut edge along and then put that in there. They'll just work down and then stick it in already. Some longer strands. All the edges down here. A piece for the middle. So I'll just cut a piece out for the middle. And another piece. I'll probably run that up. But I want some pieces for the edges first, so piece. There's my scissors. These will just work in there with the resin. just making bits to reinforce corners really. A bit for this side, and then I could just put whole layers over once they've had a couple of minutes just to gel off, and then I'm not going to be pulling out what I'm doing. You can see. I'll roll right over the corners once I've got these wedged in and roll up. So they're going to be nice. Right, so what I'm going to do, piece, somewhat. There we go. So you'll sit in there like that. That's nice. I need a bit for the back corner. Some for the front edges. I am recording. Yes, I'm recording. I am wittering. Yes, I'm wittering. But hey ho, witter on. This will obviously all mash together once it's got some gunk on, some resin. But you're gonna fit out. You're gonna fit fine. Get that all mashed in. Get that all mashed in. Pressing into the mold is going to be far easier, I think, than what I had to do with the back. I'm going to need some nice straight edge there. So I'm going to put a piece in there just to reinforce that as well. Can you see that one? Yes, you can. Oh, that's going to be nice. Where is my roller? There it is. Okay, I think, yes, I'm going to have to get the multi-tool on and just fluff out the edges, you can see. Whoops, left that one. Didn't do so well with that. Oh, let's have a look. So the gel coat, for anyone who wonders what it comes out like, who doesn't know, you can see that nice shiny finish there. That's the internal side of what I pulled out of the bucket yesterday. So as it pops and pulls, which is what's going to happen hopefully from the mould when it releases, you get a release off whatever you've got your stuff in, and it all comes out because it's bonded with fiberglass there, and you get that nice finish on the outside, and that can then be sanded back for any imperfections, and then it can be Craig, what are you talking about, Craig? Stop talking nonsense. Yeah, so it can be sanded back for any imperfections, and then it can be buffed up, polished, and worked in that way. Now I think I should be able to work this in here like that, down and round there, and in. But I still want another piece on there, so let's have you cut to here. Just like that. Okay. Right, where are you? Okay, so as you can see now, I've got the biaxial layer cut and ready, so that'll reinforce all these corners. Then I'll put some more reinforcement around the edges with the chop strand, and then put another layer in, mash it all up together. But first of all, I'm going to go and have a brew and then clean me roller, because that is a disgrace. And once I've done that, I'll come and glass. I'm back, put some fresh gloves on. I need to find some resin and a clean cup. I've got a mixer, I've got a brush, I've got a couple of brushes set up. I've got a nice clean roller. I ended up having to get, I was going to use the multi-tool, but that wouldn't quite clean it out, so... Oh, unplug that. Yeah, I was going to use the multi-tool, but that wouldn't quite clean it out, so I ended up hacksawing every single vein out, but that's ready now to go, so that can sit there. I'm going to need a clean tub of acetone, I think. Oh, you're all the way up there. Crikey, so you missed all that. Anyway, I've done 500ml. I've catalysed at 2% because it's 14 degrees, so I don't want it sitting all day, not going off. But I don't want it to go off too fast either, so... The temperature today, 2%, should give me about half an hour work time.
Hunting alone, traveling from the deep forest into the sun. In war, there's never an option to run.
So I've been and had a shower. Oh, I can smell it curing. I'm just going to check it for temperature because obviously I've laid a lot of resin up there. And yeah, it's an exothermic reaction, so it produces heat. But that, oh, it's still just a touch warm, but oh, it looks awesome. there's still a little bit of tack in the corners. Oh, you can't see. There we go. How's that? So it's still touch warm, just, and there's still a little tack in the couple of the corners, but here, that's a little bit tack. Oh. I may have to take all the edges off, all the sides, all the back. I don't know yet. I shall see. I obviously don't want to damage my lips. I'm going to let it cure fully anyway, so I'm going to leave it overnight. As I said earlier, it's Shell's birthday, so we didn't do cake. Normally we have to do cake first thing in the morning, but Maximus is off school today, and his granddad messaged earlier saying does he want to come on the dog walk field with Hooch, which is his big dog de Bordeaux. In fact, he sent me a bit of footage, so I'll put that in the video as well.
Oh yeah.
There we go. He's had enough now. So we didn't sing happy birthday this morning because Shell was having a lie-in, so we just gave her a present and let her chill out. And we've got Callie the caterpillar, because caterpillar cakes are Maximus's favourite, so we've got a caterpillar cake to go and sing happy birthday with, so we'll do that now, and then we'll trot on out for the afternoon. But that is looking fantastic. Hello, boy.
Hello.
Are we going to sing happy birthday to Mum in a minute?
Yes.
Do you like Callie the caterpillar?
Yes.
What about your pumpkin? Do you want to show everyone your pumpkin?
Yeah.
Go on, show them all your big pumpkin you made. Did you carry him out the field?
Yes, I play Flipmaster.
Oh, you're playing Flipmaster. I hope you're going to stop playing Flipmaster to sing happy birthday to Mum. Yes? You saying hello to everyone? You saying hello to everyone? Stop being a giddy. Go on, say hello everyone. Right, 1, 2, 3. Let one go around first. To you. Happy birthday to you. Hooray!
Sweet.
We can pick things about.
Yay! You can't have one.
We're rolling.
We're rolling. Right, we're going to try and pop it. See how it goes. I'm going to take the back off. I thought I was going to take the back off. I've resined a screw in there. I might have to drill the top of that screw off. I've really have resined it in. Back up and separate it away. I hope it's going to separate away. There we go. Come on, you.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's already starting to lift from the mould. I don't want to put too much pressure on. I've never taken anything out of a cast before. Oh yeah, black on there. There we go. That's not come away bad at all. The silicon's still there, which is as expected. I may have to make a new back section, but I may be able to start with that. Just doing this. filming.
Then.
You're not okay?
Darkness is wrong. Hold on to us. I believe in the light. Are you doing well? Do you feel fine?
There we go.
Just need a sign.
It's exciting.
It's a bit nerve-wracking. Sustained pressure, I think I'm going to have to take all the edges off. I'll just have to seal it up again, which is the end of the world.
Be you and be me. That's what it took to open my eyes. Don't need an answer, just a kind of reply. Some kind of reply. Don't need an answer, just some kind of reply.
That's that side. And that's that side. I know you want to go.
Dun, 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 yay! Yay! And there we have it.
Needs a polish. Look at that. We made a side pod.
Yay!
A side flare, a sleep pod. Just another one to make now, but the mould worked perfectly. There's some tidying up to do on the outside, but it's really good, isn't it?
I'm really pleased.
I'm really made up with it, honestly I am. It does need some tidying up, it needs some work to tidy it up, but
all in all,
it's a great success.
it's a great success. It
Great
certainly
success.
is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to trim back the edges, tidy it all up, polish the other side, and we'll go from there. See how it looks once it's had a bit of a sand back and a polish up. If it still needs some bits filling out, we'll have a look at what we can use to fill that out and match it up. May just be able to do it with the gel coat and mix a bit of wax in and then rub it back again. So that's it for this week.
Yeah.
We've got a pod, got another one to make, and then we can fit them.
And then we can get on with the build.
And then we can get on with the build. It's a cracker.
Episode 5,024 of the van build.
Episode, 5 million.
Bye everybody.
Bye everybody, have a good week, take care.